Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when the cells of your muscles, fat, and liver don't respond well to insulin, and your body can't use glucose from your blood for energy. To make up for it, your pancreas makes more insulin, and then over time, your blood sugar levels go up. Insulin resistance affects 1 in 3 Americans, and that's way too many. But the good news is that we can reverse it and we can prevent it. So the risk factors and the causes of insulin resistance include obesity, inactive lifestyle, a diet high in carbohydrates, gestational diabetes, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, smoking, medications like steroids and antipsychotics, and also sleep issues like sleep apnea. Studies show that low-carb diets can effectively manage blood sugar issues. Low-carb diets not only improve blood sugar, but they also decrease the need for medication and reduce the risk of diabetic complications. Before insulin was discovered, this used to be the norm that doctors would prescribe. Insulin, there was no such thing as insulin. They had not discovered it yet. So what they would do is just tell diabetics and people with blood sugar issues to just eat very little carbs, and then your blood sugar wouldn't spike and they wouldn't have an issue. So why have we gotten away from this? I think it's because it's become too easy for doctors just to prescribe medicine and prescribe insulin and not even to try the low carb diet or just changing your diet to eating whole foods. I think they just don't have time to explain and educate patients, and so they just put them on medicine. And this is sad because most diabetics can be cured naturally just by changing their diet and a few lifestyle changes. So what is the optimal amount of carbs that we need if we have blood sugar issues? Well, it's not that easy. It's different for everyone. Everyone has, like a threshold for the amount of carbs they can eat without spiking their blood sugar. So that's the goal. You want to figure out what amount of carbs you can eat per meal and per day to still keep your blood sugars healthy and in a healthy range. You don't want your blood sugars to go, after eating, you don't want your blood sugars to go over 140 milligrams per deciliter. If it goes over that, then you've eaten too many carbs. So the best way to figure this out is to get you a glucose monitor and test your blood sugar after meals, preferably before and after meals. So you know what your starting blood sugar is before you eat, and then you know how much it goes up once you eat. And usually you test between like 1 to 2 hours after eating. So if you say you eat 30 grams of carbs in a meal, and your blood sugar goes over that 140 after eating, then you need to eat less carbs at your meals because you want to keep it under that 140. So for me, my level is about 50 grams of carbs per day. So that doesn't give me a lot of carbs, but I feel better. My blood sugars are stable, and I think, my blood sugar being stable consistently is what makes me feel better. So I always try to stay under that 50 grams a day. And I used to test my blood sugar a lot, and I used to track my food in MyFitnessPal a lot. And that really helped me in the beginning to figure out what was best for me. Now I've been doing it about 4 years consistently, and I have, become pretty good at it. So I don't really have to do that on a daily basis. But every now and then I do still check my blood sugar just to make sure it's still in a healthy range. It all depends on your personal threshold and your personal tolerance for carbohydrates. If you're severely insulin resistant or severely diabetic, then you may not be able to tolerate as many carbs every day as someone who, is not as severe. So, just test your blood sugar to figure out what is your threshold for the amount of carbs you can have every day. That's all I pretty much have for the day, and I hope this video helped you. And if you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment. You can direct message me. If you need further support with blood sugar issues, you can always join my Facebook group. It's Sugaraholics, Let's Kick This Habit. And it's a real supportive group, and I just post a lot of nutrition things on there and just try to give support to my members. You can also visit my website, Nutraholic.com, and there you can learn more about me and my story, and sign up for a free discovery call with me. And on that call, we can discuss what your goals are and what your issues are, and I can let you know how I can help you. So that's all I have for today, and y'all have a good day.